Remember this one? Grandma said it 1,000 times. But can you finish it today? How does Grandma finish this one? An apple a day keeps the away. Doctor. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Grandma pressed that apple into your hand like it was medicine, and somehow you never did seem to get sick at her house. How does Grandma finish this one? Curiosity killed the
cat.
Curiosity killed the cat. She never once looked up from her knitting when she said it. She didn't have to. You stepped away from that cookie jar. How does Grandma finish this one? Laughter is the best. Medicine. Laughter is the best medicine. Her kitchen radio would catch a joke, and she would laugh until her eyes watered. The whole house felt lighter for an hour. How does Grandma finish this one? Money can't buy happiness. Money can't buy happiness. Their house was small, and the car was old. But every Sunday the table was full, and nobody ever wanted to leave. Round 2. Penny candy, porch swings, and sayings that never wore out. How does Grandma finish this one? Better safe than
sorry.
Better safe than sorry. One extra sweater. One more sandwich, just in case. Grandma packed for a picnic, like she was crossing the prairie. How does Grandma finish this one? Grandma always said, eat your vegetables. Grandma always said, eat your vegetables. You pushed those peas around the plate for an hour. She just sat there, patient as a stone, until the plate was clean. How does Grandma finish this one? Wait until your father gets home. Wait until your father gets home. The clock ticked louder after that sentence. By the time Dad's car hit the driveway, you had already confessed everything. How does Grandma finish this one? Don't run with scissors. Don't run with scissors. She could hem a dress in 10 minutes flat, but let a child jog past her sewing basket and the whole street heard about it. How does Grandma finish this one? Make sure you wash behind your
ears.
Make sure you wash behind your ears. Saturday night was bath night, ready or not. She checked behind your ears like she was inspecting the family silver. Halfway there. Can you smell the biscuits? Round 3 begins. How does Grandma finish this one? Blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. Cousins you barely knew slept on the porch all summer. It did not matter. Family was family, and the door stayed open. How does Grandma finish this one? You catch more flies with than vinegar. Honey. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. She could charm the grumpy butcher into a better cut with one smile. Sweetness, she said, was the strongest tool in the kitchen. How does Grandma finish this one? Good things come to those who
wait.
Good things come to those who wait. The pie sat cooling on the sill for what felt like a lifetime. Somehow, that first warm slice was always worth the wait. How does Grandma finish this one?
When it rains, it Pours.
When it rains, it pours. First the washing machine went, then the roof started dripping. Grandma just poured another coffee and rolled up her sleeves. How does Grandma finish this one? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Grandpa refused to touch the new television remote for a year. He said his chair was close enough to the dial. Thank you. Last stretch. These final 5 separated the kids from the grandkids. How does Grandma finish this one? Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can't be choosers. Hand-me-down coats, resold shoes, and Sunday leftovers. Nobody complained. That was simply how everyone got by. How does Grandma finish this one? It takes 2 to
Tango.
It takes 2 to tango. They fought about the radio station like cats and dogs. Then a slow song came on and they danced in the kitchen anyway. How does Grandma finish this one? You made your bed, now in it.
Lie.
You made your bed, now lie in it. You slammed that door like the house was on fire. And that night, supper was served cold, exactly as promised. How does Grandma finish this one? Early to bed and early to
Rise.
early to bed and early to rise. The rooster, the percolator, and Grandma were all up before the sun. By 7, the whole house smelled like biscuits. How does Grandma finish this one? 1 rotten apple spoils the whole barrel. 1 rotten apple spoils the whole barrel. 1 gossiping neighbor could sour a whole church picnic. Grandma knew it, and she guarded her table like a hen house. How does Grandma finish this one? The proof is in the
Pudding.
The proof is in the pudding. You were sure the new recipe would be awful. Then she handed you the spoon to lick, and you asked for seconds. How many did you finish? Comment your score, and tell us the saying your grandma said the most. A new trip back is coming next.